Treeline Lane. I'm Larry Marble. It's time for a big old heaping helping of ag information. You're listening to our program courtesy of the good folks at D&D Farm and Ranch on I-10 in Seguin. That's ddtexasoutfitters.com. Neighbor, let's take a look at corn, beans, and wheat from yesterday, courtesy of John Tuggle, 361-852-5207. Hot and dry weather continues to be in the forecast for the western corn belt, with normal temperatures in the eastern belt and normal rainfall for the next 2 or 3 weeks. Corn futures were up as much as 20 cents by the bushel midday yesterday, selling off to close 7 to 8 higher for the day. Given the extent of the recent hot, dry weather and the forecast for more of the same, corn futures put in a lackluster performance yesterday. Fort Worth officially reached 110 degrees. Hot and dry weather across parts of Europe is believed to be damaging yield potential there. Another meeting scheduled this week addressing an opening of export corridors for the Ukraine, but most in the trade expect little progress, particularly in the short term. The South Texas milo and corn harvests are drawing to a close with a very short crop. Locally, cash selling's quiet with the short crop, adequate storage space, and an eye on the Midwest weather, hoping for higher prices. Corpus Christi's public elevator in ADM is open from 8 a.m. to 7. Anderson's and Cargill in Houston are open 7 to 7. The commodities in regards to this report: September corn, $6.12 and a quarter, up 8. August beans, $14.97 and a quarter, up 31 and a quarter. Kansas City hard red winter wheat, September contract, $8.74, up 36 and a half. For help marketing your grains, Tuggle & Company Corpus, 802-TUGGLE. We're on the line from D&D with Wade Floyd. Wade, Purina's got some excellent fly control products, and one of them's a feed-through, isn't it?
Yes, sir. There is a loose mineral that we like to put out. It's going to be a 1275 mineral, and it does have that insect IGR in it.
All right, and y'all sell that in a 50-pound bag?
Yes, sir. We have it in a 50-pound bag, and then we also have it in a molasses tub that'll come in 225 pounds, also a 125-pound tub.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you, Wade, there at D&D in Seguin.
Yes, sir. They can stop by and see us, or they can just give me a shout at 830-379-7340.
Neighbor, let's take a look at the meats from yesterday. We'll begin with the National Pork Carcass Cutout Value, 22 lower at $121.96. Bellies were still up by $10.64, and the ribs also increased by $4.52 in the afternoon report. Federal slaughter, 449,000 head through Monday, up 10,000 week to week. August 22, lean hogs, 112.12, up 230. As we move toward the beef side of the equation, wholesale prices, choice increased by 164, the select by 87. Federally inspected slaughter for Monday, 125,000 head. That matches last week and is up 9,000 from the same Monday last year. We're still working on 143.50 and 224 dressed. That was what was confirmed in the Western Corn Belt Monday. August live cattle, 135.62, up 70. August feeders, 176.67, up 32.50. Neighbor, there's your meat moves. Neighbor, did you know that the Millworks division at MG Building Materials is a great place to look when you want to upgrade your home? That division carries a full line of wood, aluminum, and vinyl windows. What a great upgrade. We've got vinyl windows in our house down here on the bay, and they sure are pretty from the inside and out. The possibilities for those upgrades are endless with the help of MG and their 5 locations. They've got one in San Antonio, got one in Corpus, got one in Uvalde, got one in Kerrville, and they have one in Pleasanton. That's MG Building Materials. We're on the line with Ken Jordan, Jordan Cattle Auction. We had our sale in Mason. How did it turn out?
You bet, Larry. Ended up a good run. Ended up 1,317 head today. A lot of good calves, yearlings, about 350-something cows, I think it was, and about 20-some-odd bulls. I thought overall the market opened up this week with a steady tone on most all class of calves, yearlings. Stock steers, I felt, sold probably steady to $2 higher. Had a group of 10 steers today, weighed 507 at $1.92, right at $974 on those. I thought the stocker heifers, they sold steady to maybe $1 lower, but mostly probably on the steady basis. Feeder steers, they sold steady with 8 steers weighing 770 at $1.52, right at $1,171 on those. feeder heifers I sold, thought overall sold probably $3 to $4 higher to this week. And then on packer cows and bulls, they probably sold $8 or so lower and this week. And that was due to that big high volume of cattle that ended up showing up all throughout last week and the week before. They're just having a lot of problems getting all those cattle killed all at one time. So that'll level out here hopefully the next couple of weeks, Larry. Getting repairs and bred cows, I think overall they sold steady too on limited test.
Now we're coming up to San Saba Thursday. What do you think?
You bet. I think we'll have a pretty good run. Got several groups of calves we know coming in. Also some cows that'll be there. We'll also have some odd-end cattle that we're shaping up for our special sale on Saturday. I've got a couple of herd dispersals, ranch sellouts, and some of those cattle they'll be available for Thursday. And the balance of the good solid mouth to young cows they'll be available on Saturday. So look for a good run on Thursday, Larry. And don't forget about the big special over 2,200. That'll be there on Saturday on the 23rd of July, starting at 10 o'clock.
Tell everybody how to contact you, Ken Jordan.
You bet. Give us a call, area code 325-372-5159. Also, our website is jordan@cattle.com. We'll have all the listings up there on our cow sale, Larry.
We appreciate it. Thank you.
You bet. Thank you.
McCoys.com. McCoy's Building Supply. Still family-owned, strong, growing, and relevant for our ag community. With their own cattle ranches in West Texas, they understand the rural ag economy. Farm and ranch equipment from working chutes and sorting pens to cattle panels and gates, T-post fencing and barbed wire. Shop online and find the store near you at McCoys.com. Neighbor, this portion of Down on the Farm brought to you by PMI Kerrville, 103 Lafayette, 830-367-7473. PMI, pipe, steel, and fencing. Pipe, valves, or fittings, plates, sheet, channel, beam, culverts, purlins, fencing, and supplies. They now stock new pipe and casings. Find them again. PMI Kerrville, 103 Lafayette, 830-367-7473. We're on the line with Klein Spear from Southwest Livestock Exchange, Uvalde. Klein, how is the sheep and goat sale shaping up?
We got a little over 400 head on the yard this evening. Got a few more deals, coming in the morning. Kind of looking for around that 1,000 to 1,100 head range tomorrow. Kind of looking home for that kind of same market we had last week. Maybe a little tick cheaper, just the way these things are coming to town and the dry conditions. But I think we're still going to have a pretty good market tomorrow, and looks like we got a good turnout if anybody needs a few.
How about Thursday for the cattle sale?
We got a few calves already standing here. We got probably 100 head, and we got a couple more guys going to work. I think we'll have around that 600 to 700 head range this week. Don't see any major deals coming. A few guys got lucky and caught a few reins to hang on a little longer.
Well, tell everybody how to get a hold of you.
Call us the office, 830-278-5621, or my cell phone, 830-591-3241.
We appreciate it, Klein. Thank you.
Thank you, Larry.
Bye-bye. I'm Larry Marble from Down on the Farm, and we're on the line with Brandon DeBose from DeBose Pipe, Panel, and Gate. What year did they start?
Man, they started in 1976. Grandfather started this business, backyard in Lomita, Texas.
Brandon, describe your product line and services provided.
Yes, sir. We do entrances. We sell pipe for entrances. We sell gates, livestock gates, pasture gates, heavy-duty corral gates. A little bit of, any kind of gates you'd really need out there on your farm, your pasture, whatever it is.
The phrase that y'all use within the commercial is wholesale to the public.
We're under competitors' retail prices, and our panels are the first and only to ever have a lifetime warranty against any livestock. Our heavy-duty line, they're made out of a 2-inch Schedule 80 pipe frame and inch and 5/8 14-gauge rails, and they're going to weigh around 150 pounds. We're very confident in the way they're built, the material they're built out of. We're very confident in our employees that put these things together. And, there's nothing more frustrating than going buying a competitor's panel and setting up your pins and having a bull try to jump out of it and tear 3 or 4 panels, and there you are having to go buy 3 or 4 more. When ours, you bring that panel back, show us where they try to jump through to jump over, and if it's damaged by any livestock beyond use, let us know, man. We replace it, no questions asked.
Now, you offer financing, too.
We go through a company called Sweet Pay Financing. It's been a very handy tool.
You're at the Lomita location. You have 2 more?
Yes, sir. We have them in San Antonio, Texas, and Hearne, Texas.
Give us your phone number for the Lomita location.
Lomita location, we can be reached at area code 512-752-3200.
And y'all have a website, don't you?
We do, yes, sir. It's www.dubospanels.com.
Brandon, thanks for being with me here on Down on the Farm.
Thank you.
We're on the line with Seth Crane, Union Commission, Hondo Livestock. Seth, how'd the sale go?
Good run this week. 850 head of cattle. Ended up with right at 350 cows. Big cow run this week. Really took money off that packer market, especially on those lighter carcass cows. You can sell those lower yielding cows anywhere from 22 cents up to 47 or 8. Top cow would top out at 77 cents today. Most all of the cows are kind of bringing the upper 60s, real low 70s on the very best end. Bulls, same deal. Took money off 51 to 96. Bear spring from 750 to 1370. And on our bred cows from 600 to 950. Just a lot of people getting backed up and a lot of cows standing around. Calf and yearling market very good on the number one end. Thought they're selling very well. 2 to 3 weights $1.42 to $1.70. 2 to 3 weight heifers $1.28 to $1.62. 4 weight steers $1.58 to $1.86. 2 to 4 weight heifers $1.22. $1.32 to $1.60. 4 to 5 weight steers $1.52 up to $1.88. 4 to 5 weight heifers $1.30 to $1.58. 5 to 6 weight steers $1.42 to $1.78. 5 to 6 weight heifers $1.25 to $1.56. 6 to 7 weight steers $1.30 to $1.51. 6 to 7 weight heifers $1.18 to $1.48. 6 to 7 to 8 weight steers $1.18 to $1.28. 7 to 8 weight heifers $1.05 to $1.22. Looking forward to next week. Probably the same deal. Be quite a few cattle again. Sure dry everywhere, and people having to get rid of them. If we can help, feel free to contact us 830-741-8061. Give me on my cell phone 210-288-3960. And for updates and information, visit us on Facebook or HondaLivestock.com.
We're on the line with Wade Floyd from D&D Texas Outfitters Seguin. Wade, everybody thinks about deer in the fall, but we really need to take care of the protein situation all year round. What do you got to offer us this week?
Yeah, there we do Antler Max proteins and your Antler Advantage made by Purina. They're some of the best. If you feed them year-round, you really do see the result. We also carry a Double Down protein that's been becoming very more popular.
And we want you to get it at D&D in Seguin. Wade Floyd, tell everybody how to contact you.
They can call me here at the store at 830-379-7340. Extension 180.
We're on the line with Jim Wheeler from Atascosa Livestock. Jim, how's the Tuesday sale shaping up?
We got about 475 in so far. Looks like 150, maybe 75 cows. I think 60 of those in the morning. I do have a few pretty nice brindle heifers going away about 15, 18 pairs. Probably end up splitting most of them. There are a handful of young cows on them, but quality is not real good. Calf market is good, though, or the quality of the calves. Should end up with 550 to 600 by sale time, probably around 200 cows.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you, Jim.
Reach us at 830-569-2516.
We appreciate it, and we'll talk with you after the sale.
Thank you.
MG Building Materials, 5 retail locations all over South and Central Texas from the Hill Country to the Gulf Coast. Perfect if you're a contractor or a homeowner. The smallest home improvement job to the largest commercial project, MG's positioned to help everyone. MGBuildingMaterials.com. San Antonio, Corpus, Pleasanton, Kerrville, and Uvalde. Always on the web, MGBuildingMaterials.com. MG's 5 retail centers there to help you at MGBuildingMaterials.com.
We are on the line with Riley Rhodes, Live Oak Livestock, Three Rivers. Riley, how did our Monday sale turn out?
I went pretty good, Larry. Market a little cheaper all the way around. Quality cattle maybe wasn't quite as good either as last week, but they did take quite a bit of money off cows. Just too many of them around last week after the 4th, and a lot of them moving around up the country, so that they were probably 8 to 10 lower on the packer cows and bulls today. And stocker cows about steady to a little lower also, and then calves also I think just the numbers and the hot weather and everything, especially on the lighter weight calves, a little cheaper today. Cow-calf pairs brought anywhere from 7 1/4 to 12.50. Bred cows from 6.50 to 10.50. Packer cows 66 to 74 on your high yielding cows, 56 to 62 on your breakers, 22 to 48 on your canners. The high yielding packer bulls 86 to 92. Low to medium yielding packer bulls 64 to 86. Your 2 to 3 weight choice steers 170 to 192. Heifer mates 142 to 164. 2 to 4 weight choice steers 172 to 188. Heifer mates 142 to 162. 4 to 5 weight choice steers 168 to 192. Heifer mates 140 to 156. 5 to 6 weight choice steers 156 to 178, and heifer mates 132 to 150. 6 to 7 weight choice steers 144 to 164, heifer mates 130 to 142, and 7 to 8 weight cattle, your choice steers 128 to 148, and the heifers 124 to 140. So the bigger cattle, yearling type cattle, not as many of those around. They kind of sold steady to maybe a little higher. I quoted the lightweight calves, so 5 to 7 cheaper, and then the cows, like we talked, probably 8 to 10 lower. But that's just mainly due to the volume around and the dry weather, and in the middle of the summertime, the heat is kind of a hard place to place any of these smaller cattle. But did end up with 1,554 head today.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you for next week's sale, Riley.
361-786-2553 is the office. 361-813-6650 is the cell. LiveOakLivestock.com is the web.
We appreciate it, Riley. Thank you.
Thank you, Larry.
Bye-bye. Neighbor, let's take a quick look at the grains, courtesy of John Tuggle. Milo through Corpus in July, D's plus $60, $12. Yellow corn to Corpus in July, September plus 60, 672 and a quarter. Hard red winter wheat to Corpus in July, September plus 75, 949. And Houston beans August delivery, November less 15, 1365 and a quarter. Texas cotton average 103.54. No cotton sold across Texas. Neighbor, that's it for Down on the Farm Radio. I'm Larry Marble. Good day to you.